everyone. So I am here tonight to demonstrate pretty quickly and simply how to make clarified butter, or actually ghee is the end product I am going for, because within our Whole30 food program guidelines, clarified butter or ghee is the only way that you can actually use this product. So I'm here to take you through the pretty simple process. Ghee is actually the butter that has been clarified and taken to a more flavorful, cooked, nice brown step in the process. So you'll see how that works. Ghee is a traditional Indian cooking fat, so you'll find that in Indian cuisine, and it is often referred to as liquid gold and food for the gods and whatnot and so on. So basically, to get started, I'm just taking a nice big block of Kerrygold, and most recipes that you see always say use unsalted butter for clarified butter, or you must start with unsalted butter. Well, I'm not. And I'm going to show you that it's okay if you don't have unsalted butter. You can still make clarified butter or ghee. The only difference is you're going to get the salt settling out with the proteins. There might be a little left in the butter fat at the end, but I have never really seen a significant amount of salt come out because we're separating the butter. We're separating the water. We're boiling the water off, and separating the whey protein is going to rise to the top. The casein protein, the milk proteins are going to settle down to the bottom, and the lactose will settle to the bottom. And I find that the salt goes with the protein, so it'll be on the top or on the bottom. And then we skim that off. We pour off our solid butter fat, and then we discard the browned bits in the bottom of the pan. So I see no reason why we can't use salted butter, and I'm here to prove that. So, starting with nice grass-fed Kerrygold butter, I'm just going to unwrap that here. And it's room temperature. Doesn't really matter if you start at room temperature or refrigerated, because we will be melting it. It's probably easier if it's easier to cut, actually, if it's refrigerated, because now this is really soft. This would be good spread on bread right now. You know what? Yep, this is nice and really soft. So I'm just going to go ahead and add it to my pan, because this isn't cubing like it would straight out of the refrigerator. So I'm just going to slide that in a nice heavy bottomed pan, because we don't want to burn this. And I'm going to turn my heat on to medium-low just until it gets melted, and then you're going to keep it on low the whole time while the butter just melts out. The point here is, again, we're trying to separate the components of the butter. So we want the milk proteins and lactose and salt to sediment out to the bottom. The water is going to boil off through, and we'll get rid of that through evaporation. And then we'll have a layer of whey protein on top that will skim off and then filter off, and we'll be left with delicious, flavorful ghee or clarified butter. So I'm going to get this melting, and then we'll show you what it looks like.